My dear fellow students, I come before you here today to discuss the economic crisis that we're currently in. For more than a century, Americans have stood together as a shining beacon for other nations to follow. A light fueled by a common dream of liberty, prosperity and patriotism. As the darkness of this economic crisis has grown, our beacon has faded. We say that it is time for us to invest in our future, to secure the future for the coming generations. We are currently at a crossroad, and the choices you make will determine whether our beacon will continue to light the future for the rest of the world. In a global perspective, we have to try and create better relationships with other countries such as China. Trade barriers have been a highly discussed topic throughout the election. Unlike Kamala Romney, we would like to continue trading with China as a free market. We do not want to start a trade war, but to establish a better relationship with China and walk hand in hand into the future. For a better future, it is critical that we continue working with China, as it is only through healthy economic competition that the global economy can grow. We say, go for growth. As we start to make our way out of the recession, we need to continue moving forward, increasing competitiveness through investment in technology and especially green technology, which will help us compete with countries like China and India. Tax rates need to be eliminated for companies that outsource, and incentives created for businesses to bring back jobs to America. Tax cuts need to be implemented for the middle class to increase spending power. When Americans have more jobs available, and in turn additional money available, they will be able to spend and invest more in America. By making investments in education, production and infrastructure, we can secure a steady growth to ensure America makes it out of the darkness of this recession in one piece. Tonight, I call on every state to endeavor to make all students stay in high school until they graduate or turn 18. When children do graduate, the most daunting challenge can be the cost of college. And at a time where America owes more in tuition debt than in credit card debt, the Congress needs to stop the interest rates on student loans from doubling in July. Not everyone is as privileged as my multimillionaire opponent is, and not everyone can just borrow money from their families to go to college and university. We need to extend the tuition tax credit, which saves the middle class families thousands of dollars, and give more young people the chance to earn their way through college by doubling the number of work student jobs in the next 5 years. It is an economic imperative that every family in America should be able to afford. Of course, it is not enough to increase student aid. We can't just keep subsidizing skyrocketing tuitions. We'll run out of money. States also need to do their part by making higher education a higher priority in their budgets. And colleges and universities have to do their part by working on keeping costs down. Recently, I spoke with the principal of Kolding Gymnasium, Lund, who's done just that. Some schools redesign courses to help students finish more quickly. Some uses better technology. Kolding Gymnasium has done both. The point is, it's possible. So let me put colleges and universities on notice. If you can't stop tuitions from going up, the funding you get from the taxpayers will go down. Higher education can't be a luxury. It's an economic imperative that every family in America should be able to afford. We cannot look past our economy. It is not what it used to be. Major adjustments need to be made. There has been progress since we took office, but we are not quite there yet. But we can get there, and we will get there. We're not saying it's going to be easy, but we're the strongest nation on earth, and together we can make this happen. In this election, Obama spoke of Ann Nixon Cooper, and the arc of history. Together, we, Americans, can follow the arc of history and light the way into a bright future for the entire world. God bless America. Fuck it, start it over. Such as China. China, like China as China. Just China. Like Governor Romney. Work out. Fuck. Competitiveness. It is an economic. It's principle of Kolding Gymnasium by Lund. Where's John? I want to see a brighter future.